alerted to this bird calling out here on the deck. It's called the crested barbet. And he's making a heck of a noise. And the reason he's doing that is that I'm just going to open the screen door so you can see a little bit more clearly. You see there's actually a snake on the deck. So there's lots of debris from all the rain we had last night. But the snake that he's actually looking at now is called a spotted bush snake, which is not dangerous. It doesn't in fact have any venom. It's got normal teeth, so it bites and holds on to its prey, which is typically frogs and reptiles or amphibians. They very rarely go for other things, birds and that type of thing. And they're one of the few snakes, or part of a group of snakes, I should more correctly say, that actually have got fairly good eyesight. They can actually notice stationary prey, and they don't have to, a lot of snakes just pick up on movement and it's blurry vision, but these guys can actually identify stationary objects and pick up their prey, snakes or chameleons or whatever else is in the trees, small geckos and skinks and so on. And you can actually see now that the bird is actually making a hell of a lot of noise because it's trying to attract attention. It's wanting other birds and animals to come along. See, the snake was going for him there, but he's trying to get others to help because he wants to essentially mob the snake and get it to move away. This particular bird, this crested barbet, has actually got a nest in this tree further up the tree over here on our deck. So, any snake at the end of the day is going to be deemed to be an enemy, and they don't want that snake anywhere around because it could, all snakes are predators, and some species would get up into the nest and eat the chicks. We also have some egg-eating snakes as well, but any snake close to the house is an unwanted visitor. So you can see he's actually left now, and was quite brave in how he lunged at the snake and tried to grab it. Very quick reactions to get away. Like I said, even if the snake had hit it, wouldn't have been able to deliver any venom, so it would have been fine. So the snake is in the sort of recoiled position, threat position. It's being harassed. This is very typical behavior. I'm actually going to go a little bit closer. You see it's actually watching me now very nicely. It's looking directly at me, so I can see my approach. It's a nice size specimen for the species. And we're actually going to go now and get a closer look at it, and I'll show you. It's probably going to move up towards the tree soon, but we can actually see it very nicely now. See the tongue flicking out as it's testing the air, picking up scent signals. Forked tongues, they've got two little grooves in the top of the palate which they'll put the tips of the tongue into. There's a lot of chemoreceptors there, and that helps to analyze the scent, tell it what I am and what I'm about, so it helps them in finding prey. It's a directional prey finder, so it will not only pick up on what the food item is, or if it's an enemy, to stay clear of it, but then also if it's more on the left or more on the right based on how many chemical cues it's picking up with a particular point on the tongue, then they know which way to move. So like I said, these snakes typically can definitely will see stationary prey, so they don't even need a scent, but they will then move very, very quickly. Your daytime snakes have to move quickly, not only to get their prey, which could potentially see them, but also to avoid predation by birds which are active in the day.